Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David and Tevin, and we're back another video. Now in this video, guys, I will be doing my review and analysis for the 2019. I already forgot the name of the race. Jeez, that's absolutely terrible. It'll be in the title because I can't believe I forgot this title, the name of the race. But otherwise, this is the NASCAR 2019 Chicagoland race. Before I get into the winner, I'm just gonna say the mile and a half this new package keeps producing good races at the mile and a half, but everywhere else seems to be a boring show. Next week we have Daytona. Daytona is gonna be I wonder how Daytona is really gonna be, considering with the new mile and a half package they're gonna have. Considering the new package, they have like lower horsepower, so I'm guessing we're gonna see more like pack racing like we saw in Talladega, so I guess it's gonna be something like that. But you remember, Talladega and Daytona are different. Talladega is much wider when it comes to the turns, and Daytona is like a little bit narrower. So we'll see what happens in Daytona next week. But continuing on with this race, the stage 1 winner for the Chicagoland race was Denny Hamlin. The stage 2 winner was Kevin Harvick. Both of those guys ended up having issues towards the end, mostly Kevin Harvick, because Kevin Harvick ended up finishing 14th in the race. The finishers were, before I get into the finishers real quick, Alex Bowman won his first race here in Chicago. This guy they have said on NASCAR, this guy had finished 2nd through 43rd and never won, and he's finished second 3 times this year already, but he got his first win today. Bowman, the showman, shows up today, gets his first win, and I have a chance to get a second next week in Daytona. The other finishers were, guys, real quick, I was being super right here because I was just like trying to get the results, and I never looked at 6th place, so I don't have 6th place here, so I don't really know who finished 6th. But the finishers were Kyle Larson in 2nd. They had a very good battle for the last 20 laps. Kyle Larson ended up getting past him, and then Bowman passed him back, so I was just like, alright, Bowman really improved. Like, he's really improved. If he can pass Kyle Larson, one of the best races on the mile and a half, then you really improved from these past few seasons. Joey Logano finished 3rd. A very good race for Penske Racing. I think I know who finished 6th. Do I have him on here? Okay, I know who finished 6th. The guy who finished 6th was Ryan Blaney. Okay, that's what I missed out. 3rd place, yeah, so Penske Racing had all 3 cars in the top 6. Jimmy Johnson finishing P4. This seemed like it was the old Jimmy, the regular Jimmy that was battling for wins, because Jimmy Johnson was up towards the front at the beginning for most of the race. He was always seemed to be in that top 10, and he gets a good top 5 finish, and I believe he's still in the chase as of right now on points. But I do believe if Jimmy Johnson can continue this momentum continuing forward, Jimmy Johnson can win a race this season and get into the chase. So now, before I get into the rest of the finish, 200 Motorsports cars, 3 Joe Gibbs cars, 2 Penske cars. Yeah, and I think that's it. I think that's all the winners that we've had this year so far. And that's basically all the winners. So that's crazy. 2 Hendrick Motorsports cars, Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman. The other 2 haven't won. Funny enough, Jimmy Johnson and William Byron. The most 2 famous numbers for Hendrick Motorsports have not won. That's really funny to me. Brad Keselowski finishing 5th. Ryan Blaney finishing in 6th. That's why I said Penske had 3 cars in the top 6. Eric Jones finishing in 7th. A good top 10 for Eric Jones. William Byron finishing in 8th. William Byron, I feel like his problem with this one race was the restarts. The restarts killed him, because I remember on one restart he was starting in 1st place and he did not go. He ended up being like, I think it was P10 by the next lap, and that was just a terrible restart. But he ended up picking back. I think he had a problem with the tire after that, and then he ended up picking that back up, and he ended up finishing 8th. Martin Truex Jr. having a nice top 10. Austin Dillon finishing in 10th. The pole sitter, who I said had a good car like for the first stage, but 2nd stage he wasn't really there. He was like around top 15, so he was around like that place. And 3rd stage we can obviously see he had that car because he did finish up in 10th. Chase Elliott finishing 11th. That means all 400 cars were in the top 11. That's what they said on the show, which I'm actually not watching because of TV off. Stenhouse Jr. finishing in 12th. Kurt Busch finishing in 13th. Kevin Harvick finishing in 14th, like I said before. And Denny Hamlin finishing in 15th. So stage 1 winner was Denny Hamlin, he finished 15th. And stage 2 winner was Kevin Harvick, and he finished 14th. That can already tell you both of them must have had a problem or their cars just went away. But I can tell you guys, both their cars had a problem. But the one guy I would honestly say that had the worst luck this whole race was Kyle Busch. If you guys did not hear, Kyle Busch was not in that top 15 list. That's because Kyle Busch finished 22nd. This guy had so many unfortunate issues. On the first time he was coming down, ready to get to the pits, he hit the wall before. So it was like cutting down his left rear tire. He came into the pits, pitted for left sides instead of right sides, ended up blowing a right rear tire. They had to go back, fix that. He went a lap down, got back on the lead lap. Then when he was battling Joey Logano, he pushed Joey Logano down into the corner, didn't give Joey Logano enough room. Joey Logano came up and hit Kyle Busch on his left rear, instantly cut a left rear tire, had to go a lap back down. He got a lap back, but he ended up just finishing 22nd, so Kyle Busch just needs to bounce back in Daytona. And I think he has a pretty good chance because we all know Kyle Busch does good at the super speedway tracks, whether it's Daytona or Talladega. So I have a very strong feeling that Kyle Busch will be able to win Daytona next week. But overall in this race was an absolutely fantastic race. I could not turn off the TV. I can tell you guys I wanted to turn off the TV so I can play my Xbox, I can play FIFA or NASCAR E3. But this race made me not turn off the TV. And I'm very, very glad of it because that's 2 exciting races I've watched today. The earlier race I watched was the Austrian Grand Prix, Formula 1. And then this race kept me on the edge of my seat again. And NASCAR just seems, the mile and a half just seemed to be having great races and great finishes. And again, I gotta give it up to Alex Bowman. This man has been on it. He started racing out for lower tier teams, impressed when Junior got injured. Engine Motorsports took a chance on him, and look what happened. It turned out to be a good chance because he got his first win today here in Chicago. But anyway guys, that's the end of the video. I will see you guys all tomorrow with another video. It will be based off, one thing I'm going to tell you guys, it's going to be based off sports in Atlanta. But anyway guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.